Hey, you guys, those are my bundles. And I think those are a 22, 24, and a 26th washed and ready to get made. And now I'm showing you I'm using needle and thread. Got to tie the thread in a knot. That's how your tracks are going to stay. And I'm going to start off by sewing my closure down. And I'm going to just sew it all the way around. Because we can't have no slip-ups, ladies. We got to be cute. And I use the little red pins to kind of hold the closure down in place. So as I sew it around, it doesn't move. But everything I'm using, I'm going to put it in the description box below. And you guys make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And in certain areas, I kind of cut it short because I know you guys didn't want to see actually how long it took. So I cut it down in some areas, but you'll get the picture. And so now that's the finishing touches of sewing the closure down at the top. Y'all, I was up at 5 o'clock making this wig. And now we're going to start with the 26-inch in the back. And we're just going to begin to start with the first row. And I think I'm saying this right. And I doubled my tracks because I wanted my hair to look kind of full. So I doubled them. Just the first bundle. As I did the 24, as I went up, I did those single. But I'm just sewing the first row in. And then I just lap it over when I get to the next row. And start the whole process over again. And I also use the pins when I do the back as well to kind of hold the tracks down so I know exactly where I want my tracks to lay. Those are the pins I was talking about. I just got those pins out of my little craft kit. And now we're going to start back sewing the second row. And I know sometimes as I get through some of the tracks, it was like my needle didn't want to go through. I may need a new needle because I've had this one for a while now. But yeah, this is easy, nothing hard. And as I get to the area where the pin is, I just remove the pin and stick it at the top of my mannequin head. And once we run out of thread, we're just going to cut the thread. I double knot it. And then we'll rethread another needle and start all over again. And I double knot it just to make sure that track doesn't go anywhere. Because like I said, we can't have no slip-ups, lady. We got to be cute at all times. Now we're going to start another row. And place my pins how I want my tracks to lay. Easy, easy, easy. Y'all, this does not take long at all. And now we're up towards the middle. And I think like I said, when I got to the 24-inch, that's when I just did the single tracks. I didn't double those up. And we're just repeating the process over on each row. And now we're going to brush through it and start back sewing this little bit. And that was I think that's when I started with the 22, the finishing touches. And now at the top of my closure, and it came with like 3 parts, but they weren't deep enough. So I parted back some more and I plucked it a little more because I wanted to have a natural look. And as I did that, I got my straightening comb and straightened out the top so I could make sure I was doing it right, because we can't have no ugly part, ladies. And then I kind of parted out because I wanted my baby hairs and I wanted to look as natural as possible. And I kind of plucked through that because, like I said, I wanted to look as natural as possible. And those are just the regular 99-cent tweezers from Walmart. And I just continue to part and brush back until I get my, I would say my edges to look as natural as possible, because I didn't want it to look exactly like a wig. And y'all, plucking takes time, so do not rush it and part through and brush back, because you don't want to pluck too much, because you can always remove hair, but you can't put it back. And now we're going to flat iron. Look at my new baby. She's gorgeous. And y'all, look at that part, auntie. But yeah, now we're just going to comb through and flat iron, because she's almost ready. And y'all, excuse how I'm chewing that gum, because it was definitely good. And now we're just flat ironing through. Because we want her to be as flat as possible. And when I kind of got to the top, even though I use my straightening comb to flatten out my top, I still kind of get my flat irons and kind of part through so it'll have that super straight look. And y'all, those are the finishing touches, minus cutting my lace off. Isn't she pretty, y'all? Look at that part. And that's the finishing touches. And that's what she looks like on. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.